OCM.
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 We would like to acknowledge that Camosun College
is located on the traditional territories
of the Lkwugen and W SÁNEĆ peoples.
In respect of these cultures, our college is proud to recognize that
Camosun is an indigenous word meaning
where different waters meet and transform.
We are empowered to be a vibrant, life-changing center
where people from different backgrounds meet, learn together, and are changed.
Camosun College is honored for
the opportunity that we all have to work, learn,
and compete on these lands.
Haichka.
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 It's been 257 days since the Camosun Chargers played a regular season game on their home hardware. Tonight, they finally return, but the CBC Bearcats have arrived with plans to spoil the homecoming, eager to turn Camosun's advantage into their opportunity. It's a showdown for control. Chargers looking to protect their home turf. Bearcats aiming to seize it.
And then a couple minutes. Oh.
Welcome inside the Pacific Institute for Sports Education. I'm Dylan Marsden with Dan Phillips on my right. Dan, how you feeling?
I feel great, Dylan. Happy to be here. I do have a question for you. You do have a unique perspective, having coached and played for these Chargers for a total of 9 years. You've been a part of a lot of home openers, and I'm just wondering, what are some of the thoughts going on in the locker room? How are they preparing?
Yeah, I mean, there's nervous energy. I've been a part of these as a player, as a coach, now as a broadcaster. There's a different energy. You circle this game on your calendar. It's a big game, no matter what people say. Oh, it's just another basketball game. It matters a bit more. It's home opener. It's the first game of the playoffs. Those games matter more. There's all the sorts of energy, and I put it into one word: jitters. There's jitters. You're nervous. You're excited. You got adrenaline, and you got to settle down in the game and be calm. What I would say as a coach: get the jitters out on the defensive end of the floor. Be active, vocal, play hard, play physical, box out, get a rebound, feel the momentum build, and then worry about the offense. If you wait for an offensive bucket or a touch to get your jitters going, it might take a while.
Yeah. Well, you were saying in the open that we got the Chargers and we got the Bearcats. The Bearcats come in, they're 3-3. They are coming off of a win at the hands of Douglas last weekend. What can they do to spoil the party? How can they have success tonight?
This is a good Bearcats team.
Yeah.
They're not the team of the past. This team was a 14-win team last season. They went to the quarterfinal where they lost in overtime. Before that, they struggled. They hadn't won a game since 2018, but that's in the past. This is a serious team to be a threat at the top of the standings in the PACWEST. They're 3-3, and they arguably have the best player in the league in Lkwugen. She's the PACWEST Player of the Year last year, and now she's the Week 1 Player of the Year. She's going to be hard for the Chargers to stop.
Yeah, Player of the Week, like you said. And the Chargers, they're 2-2. They are coming off a loss at Langara last weekend. What can they do to be successful tonight?
I mean, the Chargers are shooting well. They're leading the league. They're top of the league in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. They're taking care of business when they have open shots, and they're hitting them. They got to keep that up, and it's going to be a team effort defensively to slow down Lkwugen. And a big player that I'm going to keep an eye on, and we'll talk about the key matchups soon, is Conda Diop. She's had a terrific start to this season through 4 games, small sample size, but she's playing like one of the best players in the league. Now we look at the key matchups, and Lkwugen's proven. She's done it for a year. She's the Player of the Year, and Diop needs to prove it that she can do it and sustain it for a full season. It's a great matchup. The stats speak for themselves. They're top of the league in points per game. They're top of the league in rebounds per game. This is going to be a fun one to watch. Diop's got to step up and prove that she can kind of take care of these matchups. I think if Diop wins the matchup, the Chargers win the game.
There you go. So there you have it, folks. It is Bearcats. It is Chargers. We're here at the Pacific Institute of Sport Education. We are going to go to the game in just a moment, but first we're going to go over to the PA announcer, do the anthems, and then we'll get to tip-off.
I messed up a little bit. That was kind of like a fire with your guys' name on it, but it's unfortunately I'm short. I'm getting killed online.
support education at Camosun College. Before we start this event, we would like to acknowledge that Camosun College is located on traditional territories of the Lkwugen and W SÁNEĆ peoples. Camosun is honored for the opportunity that we all have to work, learn, and compete on these lands. Camosun is committed to creating a safe, comfortable, and enjoyable game day experience for all participants. We encourage our fans to cheer respectfully and enthusiastically at our events. Fans displaying behavior that is unruly, disruptive, threatening, or violent will be removed from the facility. We now politely ask for everyone who is able to please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Today's PACWEST Women's Basketball League game featuring the visiting Columbia Bible College Bearcats and your Camosun Chargers. Now introducing the starting lineups for this evening's matchup, beginning with starters for the visiting Bearcats. Starting at guard in her fourth year, wearing number 6, Judy Dewitt. Starting at guard in her second year, wearing number 7, Grace Park. Starting at forward in her third year, wearing number 10, Alyssa Rubenberg. Starting up forward in her fifth year, wearing number 13, Madeline Beerwall. And starting at guard in her fourth year, wearing number 23, Gregari Tamia. The Bearcats are coached by head coach Taylor Leggett, assisted by Victoria Jacobsby and Alexa Warhill. Ladies and gentlemen, the CBC Bearcats. And now, introducing the starting lineup for your Camosun Chargers. Starting at guard in her second year, setting 5'5" at the low mark tweezing. Number 1, Sabine Grable. Starting at guard in her second year, setting 5'10" at the Kelowna Secondary. Number 4, Jackie Ellis. Starting at forward in her fourth year, setting 5'10" at Madison High. Number 6, Kaya Hurston. Starting at guard in her fourth year, setting 5'7" at Salisbury Farmstead. Number 8, Ellie Coyote. Starting at guard in her fourth year, setting 5'10", at St. Marie and a half, number 10, Yi Yang. The Chargers are coached by head coach John Eavis, assisted by Chelsea Essenberg, Brianna Ware, and Sophie Leslie. Ladies and gentlemen, your Camosun Chargers. Tonight's game is officiated by Chris Sang, Laura Burton, and Edward Carposa.
Bearcats visiting from the mainland over in the valley in Abbotsford. Going up against the Chargers. Chargers wearing white with blue trim. The Bearcats in the navy and white trim.
Let's have some fun, Dill.
Noticeably not starting today. Abby Rao hurt herself last week, and as that ball goes out of bounds, start the game. Eager start. There's those jitters early with a turnover. Yeah, Abby Rao out, not starting, reported injured knee. So we'll look for an update on that, but not starting here.
Interesting to see what happens. I know when she went down last Saturday, the Chargers struggled a little bit with the press, so we'll see how they're able to handle it if they do press.
3-ball in and out. It's loose, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Chargers will maintain the possession. We'll have a baseline inbound. It's Graywall with the missed 3, a terrific shooter this season, shooting 42%. I was saying this to you earlier, Dan, but she's the only one in the league with over 25 attempts and shooting over 40%.
That's big time numbers right there, Dill.
Inside is Mellon, gets stopped, turns around, back to Graywall for 3, and it's off, out of bounds.
Kind of had to force that one up a little bit. You know, the shot clock was expiring, so had to force it a little bit there.
Bearcats will inbound. Tamita with the ball. Tamita, a key player in this game. They're going to look inside, I would think, to Lkwugen and W, but not on this play. Into the lane, and a foul committed on the play. Madeline Bierwald will head to the line.
Good strong drive to her right there. Gets her 2 shots. We'll see what she can do with them.
Yeah, it's a simple game. Also noticeably not starting for the Chargers, Diop on the bench. Not sure what happened there. They were the key matchup with Lkwugen and W, but Diop coming off the bench tonight. See if she can add some instant impact once she gets in. Foul shot was no good. But the second one is. It's a 1-0 lead for the Bearcats. It's like a hockey game, Dan.
We are playing basketball officially.
Chargers have it up top. Tough pass. Controlled. Diane inside. Karsten turning, shooting, no good, but it's off the Bearcats out of bounds. Chargers will get it back. Couple tough looks for the Chargers. They haven't got a clean one yet.
Maybe those are jitters you were talking about early in the game, right?
Those home opener jitters. Some players playing in front of friends and family for the first time. Mellon turns it, oh no, she gets it back. Has to throw up another prayer, and the Chargers struggling to get clean looks, Dan.
It's early. Hopefully we can settle in a little bit there. 2 forced shots to start the game isn't what you want, but it is still early.
Bearcats really bring in the defensive effort. And there's a nice play inside, and the basket's good.
Really good cut there coming down off the screen for the easy 2.
Julia do it. And they trap. There's that pressure, Dan. You talked about it before the game with me about the pressure the Chargers saw last weekend. And here the Bearcats are pressuring in the front court.
Yeah, how can they handle the pressure without Abby Rao there to carry the ball for them every once in a while?
You got to do it as a unit. Graywall has it. DHO over to Mellon. Mellon up to Carson. Passes. Tough pass, but it works out. Savine gets hit. And Graywall will head to the line.
Good free throw shooter, if I remember correctly.
78% from the line. 3-0 Bearcats. Chargers hopefully get their first bucket of the game here. At the foul line, they do. And the Chargers are on the board here at home. Graywall playing nearly 28 minutes a game for Coach John. John Diedrich in his first year as Camosun coach. He's done a terrific job so far. Bearcats inside, there she is, Lkwugen, last year's player of the year on the board in Victoria.
Took her a couple of possessions, but she finally got going down low. Like you said, we'll see how they contain her tonight.
Graywall pressured hard, look at the ball pressure there by Grace Park. Diane under, and she steps out of bounds. That close to being a good look. She got to the baseline, a good cut by Karsten. Basket, I think it was Karsten. Bearcats coming, they get it in right away, push it ahead. Bearcats looking to play fast and aggressive. This is exactly what you want to do as a road team. Oh, that's not what you want to do as a road team. Turn the ball over, it's a live ball turnover, back come the Chargers in transition. Their first transition look here. And no call on the play, but there is one for the Chargers.
I think that's a good no call on the block. Let them play a little bit. I didn't think there was a ton of contact, and then she finishes and 1. Let's see if she can make 3 the hard way.
Big bucket by the Chargers. CBC 5-4 early in the first quarter. Karsten shooting 86% from the line, Dan. That's terrific to see. Let's see what she does here. And she's good.
Sure-handed, just as you expect from the numbers.
Yep, all tied up, 5-5 here. Bearcats again, going to that right side of the floor. And they get a little screen inside. Lkwugen from the top of the elbow. Sorry, that was Madeline Bierwald at the elbow. We're in the corner of the gym here, Dan. Hard to see from on the far end. Diane has it at the high post. Back cut by Carson. Just out of bounds off the hands.
Tough pass there.
What we expected, we talked about it before the game, Dan. Those jitters, a couple turnovers early. Chargers got to get engaged in this game on the defensive end. They're in a zone. Let's see what that does.
really forcing them to shoot when you get in the zone, and then you just got to make sure that you rebound.
It's a team effort, rebounding in the zone. Got to communicate, and here come the Chargers in transition. Might have got away with a travel there. Caillou over to Nan. Back to Caillou. She's got it. She has a little bit of space. They like going into that high block, into that high post. Sorry. Carson punches it out. Chargers get it back. Jumper's good.
Good second effort there. They still didn't look super comfortable on offense. We'll see how long it takes them to settle in.
They're feeding it into the high post. They like that look. They got to look out of it. Here come the Bearcats. They're going into the high post too, but it's loose. Controlled by CBC. They move it around, get it to the left side.
Camosun coming out in that zone look again.
They leave the open corner shooter, and it's off. Rebounded by the Chargers. Here they come. Ball's pounded into the low block. Through two defenders and just misses. Pretty good take there. Loose. Chargers get it. 3-ball on its way. No good. And out of bounds off Chargers. It's gonna go to the
that was a
Bearcats.
good take there by Danny Mellon. Like to see her get aggressive and put up a shot. Chargers are doing a good job on the offensive glass, really crashing hard, making the Bearcats really work for it out there.
Yeah, they crash and they stop transition, right? They get a dead ball, they get to go back and set up in their zone. It's an advantage to the Chargers, even if they just tip it out of bounds. Bearcats have it. The road team in the navies, I like these jerseys. And it's loose, Chargers get a stop. Here they come in transition. Bearcats trying to get back. They do. Ball gets stopped. Attack by Caillou. Off the rim, no good. It's loose again, offensive rebound, and she's fouled. Great extra effort by the Chargers.
Looks like we're going to see Diop check in here, so we're going to get to take a look at our key matchup a little bit as we get going here, about 5 minutes into the game.
Tamita picks up the foul. That looks like her second already. No good at the line. We won't get to see the key matchup quite yet. Lkwugen Hill not on the court. And there's a timeout called by the Bearcats or the Chargers. There we go. James Fitzblado on the mic for the PA. And Bearcats call a timeout. We'll take a quick break. All right, we're back. We just took a look at the lineup for the Chargers. Very deep team. We got a lot of players on that bench. Here come the Bearcats. Look to the high post again. They won't get it. It's the same action. Corner, shot, it's a 2, no good.
We're going to get to see what this Bearcat team can do without Lkwugen Hill. She's out with a couple of early fouls, so we're going to see how they get to play without that player of the year.
Diop, her first touch on offense. Diop, a pass to the Bearcats. Tough turnover there. Bearcats have it in transition. Here they go. And there's a foul on the play. That's to Graywall. Her first. Bearcats get it in. There's good defense. Stepped out of bounds. Good pressure by Caillou to kind of force her to take a step back and step out of bounds. Chargers have it. Bearcats communicating out their defensive plan here. Graywall off the little rub screen by Diop. Caillou, very active in this game. Goes up, gets fouled. She'll head to the line again. I like the way Caillou's playing. Haven't seen her yet in person. She's a good player.
Yeah, already her second trip to the line here in this early game. We'll see if she can make them count and put the Chargers up a few more.
Struggling at the line. It's Caillou. Hasn't hit one. They're going in tonight. She's hit one tonight, I believe. 1 for 2, 1 for 3 now. And she can't get that one to go, but it's poked out of bounds, and it's Chargers ball.
Again, Chargers just crashing the glass. Not necessarily getting all the offensive rebounds, but making the Bearcats work for it.
I like the effort. I like the effort. John Diedrich, a first-year coach for the Chargers. Love his outfit.
Good suit jacket.
Yeah. Got to talk about the suit jacket. Diop, no good. It's loose again. The Chargers poke it out of bounds, and they get the ball back.
I think that's a good look for Diop. Tough to guard her. She is very tall. That's an open shot at the free throw line. If we have shots like that all night, I think she has a good game.
Low scoring first quarter, 8-7, 4:38 to go. Chargers starting to, break down this Bearcats defense a bit, getting a few good looks, getting to the line. They just got to execute. They got to hit those shots they've been hitting so far in 4 games. There's Diop inside, turning, no good. Another offensive rebound. And again, it's loose. And the Bearcats fall with it out of bounds. It's Chargers ball. And the bench getting into it. The crowd getting into it. Bearcats are making it very tough on the Chargers, though, on that first shot.
Not having the big Vergnan Hill out there is really making an impact. Eventually, all these shots are going to start to go.
They are top 2, I believe, in field goal percentage coming into this game. The Chargers are. See if they can start hitting some shots and get this lead extended. And we got an offensive foul, moving screen, it looks like. Is that on Diop? 2-5, yeah. Foul's on Diop. She's got to be careful. You want her in the game. We want to see that key matchup, Dan.
The fans want to see it, that's for sure.
Bearcats. This is a good Bearcats team. Like we were talking about in the intro. They turn it over there. Diop with the steal. And she dribbles right into a guard of the Bearcats and up for the layup. And
she did a good job of jumping the passing lane. I probably wanted to pick the ball up, find a guard, and then we can go set it up again.
Chargers have it. Karsten drives baseline, goes off 1-foot jump, scores it.
Really good rip to the right and drive with the right hand for that easy layup.
Chargers back on top. Last basket I don't have on the roster sheet, but it was Jayla Cohen. And there she is again for 3. No good, back rim, good looking shot there by the Bearcat. Bearcats getting good looks, and that's a block by Grace Park. Grace Park back to Mason with that shot.
That was almost a volleyball block from Grace Park there, and then made the assist happen.
Corner 3, open 3, no good. Bearcats get the rebound, but again, it's poked out of bounds, which will stop any transition look. Ball's in the booth. Chargers just tipping offensive rebounds, getting it out of bounds, stopping any live ball transition, getting set up.
Danny Mellon and Didi Niang checking back in for the Chargers as well just now.
Bearcats have it in the corner, gets it inside of the post. They double, Chargers do, but they get out of it. Three balls up, no good. Diop tips it to Niang for the rebound. Graywall in transition, here come the Chargers. Shoots a pull-up deep 2. Not the best shot in the book, but it will create another offensive rebound and another miss. Here come the Bearcats again in transition, looking to push. They don't have numbers, they slow it down, good decision. They move it around quick. Get it back to that corner. They're putting themselves in the corner. Sometimes it's working for an open shot. Like this one here, no good. Sometimes it's not working in the Chargers trap. Again, here come the Chargers. Fast-paced game, back and forth, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Diop has it. Looking in the post, a little high-low. And we got a foul, holding foul on the play.
Looked like that one was going to go on Lkwugen of the Bearcats.
Didi heads to the line, shooting 57% from the line coming into tonight.
Every foul is going to be shots now. They are in the bonus.
Foul shot's good, 11-11. And the second shot's up. No good, and another offensive rebound. Diop inside, scores the bucket.
Straight up every time. You get that ball 2 feet in the paint, rebound like that. Love to see her go straight up.
Bearcats come back with a quick shot, no good. Diop with the rebound. Yang has it. She's going to lead the break. And she slows it down, finds Graywell, good decision, gets it back to her point guard. Chargers getting some momentum here. And out of bounds will stay, it'll stay with the Chargers. 13-11, 1:33 to go. Playing back in the game for the Bearcats. Diop, corner, no good. Another offensive rebound, Dan. Chargers get it back. Graywall driving, kicking. Shots up through the defense, no good. It's tipped around loose. The Chargers are
bodies
getting
everywhere.
after it, and we got a jump ball on the play. Good hustle by the Bearcats and the Chargers on that play.
Yeah, coaches love to see bodies hit the floor when balls are loose. Hit that floor, see if you can create a jump ball and keep possession.
I like the second efforts right now, Dan. Both teams really working hard. They want this game. This is a big game for the Chargers. To beat a good CBC Bearcats team at home and home opener would be huge for their momentum. No good there. Diop with another offensive rebound. She tries to go up. She just lost that one. Wants a foul. She won't get it. And here come the Bearcats. Grace Park kicks it ahead. Shot, wild shot. A lot of contact, no call.
Can't stand up with the ball like that when you don't dribble. That's going to be a travel every time. Turnover on the Chargers.
That's against the rules. Chargers travel. They'll make some substitutions. Graywall out. Kayo in. Again, I've liked her effort so far. See what she can do to grow this lead for the Chargers. Or here come the Bearcats. Corner three, just short. Good look. Jayla Hun missed that one. With a good-looking jump shot, though. And we got a call on the play from the back referee.
Dill, I don't know if I like that foul, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Call from the back referee. He didn't have the best view. From our view, it didn't look like there was a lot of contact, but we're going to go to the line nonetheless.
Looked like pretty good defense there by the Bearcats, but, you know, it's a tough call. You see the body contact, you make a call. Happens fast. They say ball don't lie, perhaps, there.
Brookhausen, just a 33% shooter from the line so far this season.
Jordan, Brookhausen's good. For second, that'll improve her numbers.
Chance for a little 2-for-1 action here from the Bearcats. Let's see what they do.
Park with it. Has control. They want to get something off quick if they want that 2-for-1. Park shuffled her feet, gets inside, shoots it, no good. Defensive rebound by the Chargers. They should hold for last shot, but we'll see.
Good box out there from Danny Mellon.
15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Chargers in control here with the ball. Diop inside, turns, shoots, and it's off. Leaves the Bearcats with 8 seconds. You might want to hold that a little longer. Take this look away from the Bearcats, see if they make them pay. No. Diop, another defensive rebound. And that is the end of the first quarter. Our first quarter as broadcasters. Lots of learning to do.
We did it.
But we did it. We're through a quarter, and we'll head to the first quarter break. And we'll be back after that.
And we're back, folks. Chargers, Bearcats. Chargers 14, Bearcats 11. Starting this second quarter. Karsten is the leading scorer for the Camosun Chargers. She has 5 on 2 of 4 shooting. And Madeline Beerwald is holding it down while Player of the Year has been struggling with fouls.
Here we go, Bearcats with it. Lkwugen will head to the line.
Trying to make an immediate impact upon returning.
Right into the game in the second quarter and goes straight down the lane. Lkwugen 1 for 1 from the field with 2 points, but those 2 fouls have kept her out from doing more. At the line, she's good. Lkwugen, Player of the Year last year, and I watched some of her tape. This is a player that can do it in a lot of ways. As she hits both. Terrific inside presence on the offensive end, of course, but her defense and how she helps the CBC Bearcats is something to note for sure.
Yeah, she's a third-year player out of Sumas, Washington. So she's up here playing in Canada.
Dribbled off a foot there by Caillou, I believe.
Yeah, don't love to see that.
That's the first home game jitters, you know. You're playing in front of your friends and family maybe for the first time ever. It takes a while to kind of settle in and get that confidence, but it'll come for them.
Finally get to watch that key matchup that we've been talking about.
Diop gets the defensive rebound, and it's tough to see from down here with the ref in my line, but I think there's a foul on the play.
Might have been pushed.
Some contact. And like you said, Dan, now we get to see the matchup, the key matchup of the game. They're guarding each other. And this is a good opportunity for Diop to kind of see what she can do on the defensive end of the floor. Bearcats get it in. Playing with it inside, and we have a call on the play.
Yeah, it looks like she just ran through a screen there. A little bit overzealous trying to get over to make sure that there was no basket from the Player of the Year.
Yeah, I mean, she knows it's an important assignment for herself. Players are aware of that. They obviously talk about it and scout about it before the game, and I'm positive that Honda's, you know, got something to prove too, right?
Yeah.
Like she wants to have a good matchup against the former Player of the Year, and she's showing the effort. 7 rebounds already. Inside, Bearcats, it's blocked by Karsten. Here come the Chargers, over half. Some pressure from the Bearcats, almost creates a turnover. Good pressure. Bearcats active no matter where they are on the floor. If it's in the front court or the back court, the Bearcats have been crushing the Chargers all night. They pick up, look at this defense, 2 players high. Caillou has it, inside to Mellon. Mellon gets it to the top. They rotate it to the other side. And there's a block by Lang. And it's out of bounds, Chargers ball. Mellon looks inbound. Nope. Caillou will inbound. Curious to see what they draw up here out of the box set. They've got a screen for the inbounder, a little twirl action for a post up. They don't get it to her. Tough shot. Mellon, left hand, no. Bearcats in transition. Lkwugen couldn't collect that pass. It's a tough pass over the defense in transition.
Good rim run from Lkwugen there in transition, just going straight from rim to rim. That's what you want from your bigs.
It looks like the Chargers want to talk things over. We'll see you after the breakdown.
welcome back here, folks. We are in the second quarter, 8:50 to go. Just before we get started, just want to give a shout out to the guys and gals over at Passion Sports donating the equipment, allowing us to bring this broadcast to you tonight.
Bearcats inside, left hand shot, no good by Wang. And Bearcats will stick with the possession here, out of bounds on the baseline off the Charger. They get it into Hill. Ashton had it. Hill goes up, no good, goes after her own rebound. Got to make sure you box her out. She created a second chance for the Bearcats. Will they take advantage of it? They will. They'll head to the line.
Good strong move there from Julie Dueck. She'll go to the line for 2.
Driving to the left. Chargers just need to stay straight up. See if she can make that tough shot.
Fourth-year guard is a 59% free throw shooter. She comes from Abbotsford.
Go to the line on her first shot. 14-14 here in the second quarter of the Chargers home opener. It's always fun to play in these games, Dan, as the away team. You know, you want to come in, execute your game plan, silence the crowd. It's a lot of fun. And the Bearcats right now with a 1-point lead, they're not silencing anything yet, but they're playing a pretty sound game overall. Chargers have it. Karsten in the corner to Mellon. Face cut to the low block. Caillou maybe could have had a touch there. There she gets the touch there, sneaking in the back door, and she's blocked. I think it was from Hill. And look at Hill run straight down to the rim. She clears up space running rim like that. Shots up by the Bearcats, no good. They've been hitting the front rim quite a bit today. Maybe some jitters in the legs from the away team. Ashton has it. Hits the cutter. And no good is Dueck. Dueck maybe looking for that contact, didn't come, and she misses the layup.
You know, just as we were talking about it for the Chargers in the first quarter, crashing the glass, you see a big difference when Hill gets out there. Looks like the effort is up again, and they're crashing the offensive glass now.
Hill, a big impact player for the Bearcats. Like I said in the pregame, no wins since 2018. Hill comes to town, and they have 14 wins last season and make it to the PACWEST playoffs. Chargers have it. Caillou with it, driving through 2 defenders. Puts up the shot, rattles in.
Good pump fake, loses her, the person guarding her for an easy 2 from the free throw line.
Bearcats get it in, a little roll, nice pass into Hill, and she's on the board. Hill, I think that's her 6th point.
2 for 3 from the field as well, Bill.
Shot goes up, Caillou for 3. Hits it.
I think that's a big shot to establish confidence early in the home opener.
Back-to-back shots made by Caillou. Hill outside, Wang with it. At the top, it's loose. Chargers diving on the ball, and it's going to be a jump. Chargers starting to feel the momentum. Good crowd here, home opener. See the Bearcats men's team rolling into the gym, sitting on the far end bleachers. Chargers with the ball, going left to right on your screen. Graywall with it. She really likes to push the pace. Gets it over to Karsten. Karsten thinks about it. Guarded by Hill. Back outside. Graywall 3. No good. Loose. Again, it's loose. Every rebound is being tipped around. Both teams hustling. And another jump ball.
Looked like the Bearcats settled into a little bit of a zone there, daring the Camosun Chargers to take and hit another 3. We'll see if they get back into that in the next possession.
Terrific effort from both teams so far, especially on the glass. I know the shots aren't falling, but they sure want that second chance, both teams. Good defense there by Mellon. She stood straight up and forces a tough shot. Here comes Graywall. Graywall over to Caillou. Remember, she's hit a couple in a row. She's feeling good. Mellon inside. Tries to go big to big in the low block. Doesn't go. Hill around the back and looks for the pass in transition, and it's too far ahead of Grace Park, and it's out of bounds. Chargers ball. Hill showing off the handles there with the around the back play at half in transition.
Didi Niang just checked back in. She's already got 5 early rebounds here in this one as well.
Curious to take a look at the rebounding stats at halftime, and stat keeper must have a rebound button worn out by now. CBC has it. Lkwugen Hill at the top, waves off, the defender goes to DHO. Park with it, kicks it. Shots up, off the rim again. Yang with her 6th rebound. Chargers pushing ahead in transition. Caillou, no good, loose, and it went out of bounds before the Chargers could get to it.
Like to see that aggressiveness out of her, though. She is 3 for 6. She is leading the way with 8 points. You like that take?
Stephanie Safidikis was hustling down for that rebound. And it looks like we have a timeout for the Chargers on the play. They got a 2-point lead here. We'll take a minute break and be right back with the end of the second quarter. All right, we're back here. 5:30 to go in the second quarter. Got some feedback on the sound here from some friends watching online. Thank you. I'll move the mic closer to my mouth. Sometimes too loud, sometimes too quiet. We'll find the right distance as we learn. Appreciate the feedback. Comment on the YouTube stream if you want to get engaged. Park with it. Bearcats go back to that corner. Skip it ahead to Park. Park at the top. Inside, Bearcats working it around. They go up. Huang, no good. Loose ball, and it's out of bounds. Another good fight for the rebound by the Bearcats.
Again, we're seeing bodies hit the floor. Lots of effort out there tonight.
We love to see it. Chargers have it. Cole Belton walking by the booth. Cole Belton, starter for the men's team.
Former Victoria Mariner, Cole Belton.
Oh, really? Baseball guy. Here comes Park inside, and she scores the 2. Good take there. 19-19, all square.
Like we said at the top of the game, we'll see how they manage with the pressure. They are missing one of their veteran guards, and they did struggle against Langara. Hard foul there.
If you missed it early, Abby Rao out with a knee injury last weekend. And when she went out, it seems like the Chargers struggled a bit with the pressure. And there they have a turnover and a foul. Park with it. Into the corner for Mason. Mason for 3. Yes! Samara Mason knocks it down. And the Bearcats lead by 3. And the Chargers throw it away. And now the Bearcats have the momentum.
It's going to be tough. I don't know what the coach is going to do here. They are struggling. They did struggle last week with it. They have to find an answer to break this press.
CBC is going to really bring the pressure here. Chargers will have to talk it over during the halftime break. Huang inside, pump fake, up, tries to go through the contact. Karsten, good defense. Here come the Chargers. Graywall now. They get through the pressure. The trap comes. It's Caillou driving to the hoop. Nice pass to Mellon, and she scores the basket. That's how you break pressure.
Good pass there.
Good passing by the Chargers. They meet pressure with pressure, and Park has the ball for the Bearcats. Back into that corner, Dan. They've been going there all night, and they go to the high post off it. Skip pass to the open Mason. Mason thinks about it. She just hit one. Mason inside, kicks it. They look to the post. They say no, shoots it from deep front rim. No good. Tomita misses that one. And And the Bearcats look like, nope, the Chargers are going to take the ball here.
This will be the key. How can they do it when it's dead ball situation? They can do it off of misses, but how can they break pressure on a dead ball situation?
Karsten has it, and she might have traveled, or...
Offensive foul, Dill.
You know what? It's hard to see from our angle. She does have her space that she's allowed to move her arms around. She might have just went out of that space a little bit. Could have been a travel too, so Bearcats ball is probably the right possession. Again, hard to see from here. Inside cut and a bucket for Wang.
Seemed like the Chargers simply weren't ready to play on the inbounds. That was an easy bucket for the Bearcats.
Chargers maybe a little rattled here. A lot of pressure from the Bearcats. They got to break this press. They get it over half. The trap doesn't come. Good defense. The three-quarter front almost ends up with a steal, but Mellon was fouled, and she'll head to the line. I believe we're in bonus. Nope, just 3 team fouls. Bonus the other way. Graywall with it. She'll inbound. I'm curious to see if they have a play. Oh, they just throw it into Caillou. Wide open. 3, no good. We'd like to see that one go in. That could help feed some momentum for the Chargers, but it doesn't. And back come the Bearcats. Wang inside. Mason throws a hard pass, and it's off the shoulder of Enya. Back come the Chargers. Karsten driving to her left, and she's fouled. She'll head to the line.
Good strong take from Karsten there. She's going to go to the line where she is perfect 1-for-1. See if we can get this game tied.
Chargers trailing by 2 with a chance to tie the game with 2 foul shots here. 3:03 left in the second quarter, in the first half here at the home opener. Karsten, good looking form. She hits it.
86% from the line for Karsten coming into the game. That's only going up so far.
Karsten misses that one. The announcers jinx.
Yeah, I think that's what they call it, Dill. That one, I'll wear that one.
That's your first one, Dan.
It feels good to get that out of the way, honestly.
That's on you. You can let her know after the game. Dan Phillips ruined Karsten's foul shot there.
Heard it here first.
Bearcats have it. A little bit of different action here, but they still get it to Mason in the corner. Mason's short. Her legs just weren't in that one. As she tried to collect the pass, it's out of bounds, and the Chargers get it back. All right, here we go. Let's see if the Chargers can break the pressure from CBC.
You know, they say it's a game of runs, so let's see if the Chargers can go on a little bit of their own run here.
They sneak over the top of the press, and it's lost. Turned over
by Brookhausen there.
Brookhausen. I like how the Chargers just took advantage of what was given to them there. They weren't robotic. They saw an opening and they took advantage, but they turned it over. Bearcats have it. Mason up top. Tamita. Tamita gets the ball screen. Tamita driving, tries to kick it, gets it back to Do It, and she hits it. Chargers get it in quick. They don't want to deal with this pressure. Mellon, good job just breaking it herself. She says, I got us. And she slid her foot there. Unfortunately, with the travel, 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, the Bearcats starting to add some pressure here.
Duick's last bucket there does tie her for the team lead with 6 points. Her and Vrugden Hill each have 6. Looks like we have a timeout. Bearcats 22-25. We'll be back in about 60 seconds.
All right, we're back here after the timeout. 2 minutes to go in the half. Looking at the stats Caillou, 8 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. Has missed 3 foul shots, though. She could have had a couple more there at the line, Dan. But the Bearcats have it. And they bring it over half. Chargers on defense. Mason with it, poked away. Park has it. Back to Mason. Chargers in a zone.
A little bit of a zone look, yeah.
3 balls up, no good. Front rim, good rebound. They get the stop. They don't have to deal with as much pressure from the Bearcats. Probably something they really want to focus on. Caillou, nice pass inside to Karsten, and she misses the layup. And there's a clean rebound by the Bearcats. Tamita just rips it down.
Good look for the Chargers there. Nice entry pass, good clean layup. Sometimes you just don't hit them all.
Hey, layups are tough. They're not as easy, especially in the pressure of a home opener. Park has the ball. They look at that corner to Mason. They're going to look at the high post too, I bet. They skip it around. Tamita driving, spinning. Nice move. Look at the footwork, and she puts up the shot. No rim. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Chargers get the stop they needed. Down 3. Exactly 1 minute left as Diop checks back in for the Chargers.
I can't remember if I've seen her here in this second quarter, but she does have 7 early rebounds. She was playing with those 2 fouls. Let's see if she can make a difference while she checks in.
For those that weren't with us earlier, the key matchup of this game is Diop versus Vrugdenhill. Vrugdenhill not on the floor right now.
Both of them struggling with fouls early, though.
Nice play inside, and there she is.
Immediately.
Diop.
Immediately making an answer there. Count it and 1. Like we said, she's going to make 3 the hard way. That's what she's got to do. Be a force down low.
She was fired up, Dan. The energy in the building rose, and this is for the tie. And she gets it. We're all square. We start again. 25-25, 43 seconds to go. Will they go for a quick shot here for the 2-for-1? We'll see. They don't call anything out for it. Chargers in that zone. And they get the steal. Chargers with the ball. Brookhausen has it. Graywall settles it down. She fires from 3. No good. Front rim. Back come the Bearcats. Here's Grace Park. 20 seconds left. Will they wait for the last shot? Tamita driving. Gets bumped. And she will head to the line in bonus. 17.5 seconds to go. Tamita at the line for the lead.
Tamita averaging 12 points a game this year, shooting 75% from the line. She is from Japan.
Tamita, no good. Still tied.
Chargers are going to have 17.5 seconds here to take the lead.
Tamita hits the second one. That's a 1-point lead by the Bearcats. Here come the Chargers with the last shot, most likely, of this half. Mellon driving. Good defense. The strip comes from Tamita out to Park. Park with the breakaway layup. She stops, and that might have cost her the layup. And it's no good at the buzzer. No call on the play. And the Bearcats will head to the halftime break with a 1-point lead. Chargers 25 points in the quarter, or in the half. And they're going to have to make adjustments at the half, Dan, to watch out for that press and figure out the best way to break it coming out into the third quarter. We'll take a break for halftime. We'll be back just before the third quarter to talk a little bit more basketball. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the third quarter.
What is your path? Your path can be long. It can be short, winding, or straight. Sometimes it takes you on unknown, rough, and hilly terrain. And sometimes it's familiar, smooth, and flat. What a path does best is take you from where you are to where you want to be. And, like most journeys, it helps to have a friendly face with you. At Camosun College, we walk with you, with respect and honor, helping you go through the obstacles in your way, or cheering as you move out front and forge your own path. And always, no matter what path you take, we'll be there with you. Your path to community. Your path to creativity. Your path to opportunity. Your path to success. Camosun College.
All right, Dan, we're back for the third quarter. It's a story of turnovers so far. The Chargers with 15 turnovers, CBC with 11. They got to take care of the ball.
Yes. Simply too many turnovers. Just got to take care of the ball, like you said. Make good quality passes as we miss a 3 there. Good offensive rebound. That's another story. 8 offensive boards for Camosun as we shoot another 3.
And they won't need one there. What a shot.
Savine Grewal for 3 there. 8 offensive rebounds for the Chargers, only 3 for the Bearcats, and it's been a struggle, a little bit of a struggle bus. Shooting 27% from the field for CBC and 22.9 for Camosun as we get set here in the third quarter.
Lkwugen Hill inside. Nice big-to-big action there as the Bearcats answer back. Madeline Bierwald with the bucket ties it up. Bearcats right back at the Chargers here. Both teams now shooting well in the second half so far. A whole minute in. Mellon over to the corner to Caillou. Caillou inside. Karsten has it, goes up, gets her own rebound, follows it up, and puts it in.
8 points now for Karsten. She's making her presence felt down low, grabbing her own board and going right back up with it.
Lkwugen Hill inside, another high-low look. That's 2 in a row.
I think I've seen this movie.
Deja vu, Dan. That was the exact same action. Let's see what the Chargers do on the defensive end to stop that. That's a beautiful play by the Bearcats.
Cliche alert. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. Lkwugen Hill, a good passer out of the post. Chargers come back. Caillou beats both defenders of the CBC Bearcats, but it's missed. Karsten, another O board. Graywell thinks about it. Swing. Caillou, no good. Lkwugen Hill with a rebound. Tamita has it.
Chargers getting good looks early.
Tamita, good head fake there in transition. I like that. She looks like she's going to pass to her right. Keeps her dribble going forward and gets fouled. Graywall their second. Tamita to inbound. Park open in the corner. Nobody's looking at her. Let's see what happens. They miss her. Lkwugen Hill gets it back and gets it in the post. They double right away from the strong side. And they get the steal. Chargers in transition.
Good quick double there. You don't want her to get open position down low with one defender on her. You do want to double her right away, make it difficult for her.
Tipped away by the Bearcats, out of bounds, Chargers ball. They're doubling from the strong side though, and Lkwugen Hill's going to realize that, and a quick pass back to whoever passed it into her. If they're going to help strong side, that's going to be an open 3. Inside, Karsten. Good footwork. Good move. Good bucket. 32-30. Chargers with the lead. Chargers playing well.
Karsten now into double figures. She's got 10. The thing with that help side, though, is they're 0 for 10 for 3. I think at this point you dare them to make it. Once they make that 3, you kind of make an adjustment from there.
Lkwugen Hill. Good defense there by Nan on the backside. Gets the block. Inside, no good. Duick misses the layup. Chargers get the ball. Chargers starting to get stops, which is important, Dan, because they're not going to see that press. Mellon, Graywall, Karsten, the Chargers working it around. And we got a foul on the play. It's going to be a blocking foul. John Diedrich letting the players know about something. I can't quite hear it under the headset, but he wants something changed slightly. Chargers get it in. It's loose on the ground, and we got another jump ball in the play.
A lot of jump balls tonight.
Good hustle there. 32-30. The Chargers leading here in the third quarter.
Now's where we have to look out. Savine Grewal just checked out. They lost their main point guard so far. We'll see if they can get the ball over half if that pressure does come.
Brookhuizen into the game. They double again on Brugenberg. CBC gets it around, swings it to the corner. Good attack here by Bierwald inside to Lkwugen Hill. They're just doubling, tripling, throwing all sorts of bodies at her, and it leaves Bierwald open, and she makes them pay with a short corner jumper.
9 points now for Bierwald. She's 4 of 7.
This dynamic duo, the bigs on CBC, this is a good-looking big duo, and they're going to be strong for this Bearcats team down the stretch here in this game. They've had a couple high-low connections. Couple big-to-big passes in the low block. There's a back cut by Nan, and she gets it to go.
Good pass from Danny Mellon there. She was pumped up about it. Had a little bit of a fist pump after. Good backdoor cut.
Beerwald again, no good, and there's her big partner in Vrugdenberg getting the offensive rebound. Got to box her out. Karsten with the assignment right now. Excuse me, Vrugdenhill. I know of Vrugdenberg, it gets confusing. Out of bounds. And it looks like the Bearcats will get the ball. (34-32).
Good start from Camosun in this second half. They've managed to take a 2-point lead early here.
Chargers in that zone again. Karsten at the middle of it. See what they kind of do with this zone with Vrugdenhill. There she is, inside, no good. Little bit of contact, no call. She goes back up, gets the call, and gets the bucket. She's fired up. Vrugdenhill ties the game and has a chance to give them the lead.
You know, sometimes great players just won't be denied, and that was one of those cases. She got her own board, threw it back up, and won. We'll see if she can make it 3.
Vrugdenhill to the line. Crowd making some noise. Doesn't matter. She knocks it down, and Bearcats get that 1-point lead back. Here comes the press. It's just light pressure as CBC falls back into their defense. See what kind of pressure that turns into later in the quarter or later in the game. Mellon inside, Yang, up and in. Didi with the bucket, having a good third quarter. Chargers now lead by 1. A lot of lead changes in this game, Dan.
Yeah, Didi's now got 5 points to go along with her 8 boards here.
Bearcats have it. Park, left open. Beerwald in the low block. Back to Park for 3. It's off the back rim. CBC gets the rebound and foul on the play.
Yeah, I think Camosun just kind of forgot to box out there. You know, you see a long 3, you go, you got to find a body, make sure you box out, can't allow the offensive rebound, and a quick foul there.
Got to be careful. CBC, they can get hot from 3. They were a good 3-point shooting team last season. Obviously, it's a new year, but if they start hitting these shots, Chargers got to be careful. They're giving up a lot of good looks from 3, and there's a block by Diop. CBC steals it back. Chargers get it back. It's all over the place and out of bounds, and the Bearcats will get it back after a couple more turnovers there by each team.
Conda is the anchor of this defense a lot of the times when she's out there. She does have the most blocks on the team so far this season.
Glenn with it. Inside. Or into Vrugdenhill. She gets it back. Rips and drives. A little bit of contact there, Dan, but no call. Chargers might have got away with one. But nonetheless, here they come in transition.
Good help D there from Danny Mellon.
Kicks it. Good find in the corner to Mellon. Mellon inside to Carson. Good steal by Carson. Gets good positioning inside the paint. When you have a catch that low, good things are going to happen, and she earns a trip to the line.
Yeah, like you were saying, might have been a foul here down at the other end, but you like to see the good help. You want to make sure that help is early as possible.
Substitutions for the Chargers. Graywell back in. Carson to the line. Bounces around and goes in. We got a good game here, Dan. Home opener, 2-point game, back and forth, lots of action. It's what you want in a home opener, to draw the fans back in for game 2 tomorrow at 1 p.m. Carson, no good at the line on the second shot. Ooh, that ball could have been stolen by Graywell, but she was just on her back of her feet. Tipped out of bounds, and the CBC Bearcats will retain possession. Ball's past the broadcast booth here in the corner.
I thought about it, but haven't warmed up, you know?
Yeah, grab it, shoot it. Steph Curry range over here. Or Caitlin Clark. So we're announcing a women's game. Caitlin Clark really turning women's basketball on its head. It's so popular now. It's so big in the world, and it's awesome to see.
terrific athlete, too. She says when she's not playing the game, she loves to play golf. She wants to get really good at golf.
Yeah, I saw she wants to be a professional golfer if she wasn't a professional basketball player.
Dill, you know firsthand how hard it is to be good at golf.
Yeah, I know how not to be a professional golfer. 2-point game. We're back to the basketball action. Bearcats get it in. Not a lot of space there. Chargers, good defense to get that ball to the corner and keep it there. 3 balls up. It's off. Oh, tough fall there. We hope everyone's okay. Brookhausen went down. Think she's okay, Dan?
Let's hope. I don't think the Chargers want to lose another guard. Looks like she's all right.
She's all right. Teammates supporting her. We love to see the hustle, though. Putting the body on the line. Chargers have it.
You know, it's interesting. I thought the Bearcats would come out with more pressure. They seem to have a lot of success with it, especially late in that first half, but they kind of just been sitting back and letting Camosun get in their rhythm a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you said it earlier, don't fix what's not broken, and I think if I'm the coach of the Bearcats, I kind of want to put that pressure on in the start of the third quarter and keep it going. I know the girls might be tired, but you come out of the half, you really want to set the tone for the second half. And that pressure was doing wonders for you.
Foot's out of bounds.
But it's only a 2-point game. Chargers still struggling to grow the lead. Angel Enya into the game for the Bearcats. She'll set up on the low block, flash to the high post. Looked like they wanted to get it to a high-low.
They really like to get into that big-to-big action.
There's a nice cut at the back door. Into the game. Into the hoop. Enya
really
scores
good pass there from Hyun.
Brookhausen. Braywill. Chargers trying to get set. Carson at the top. Jabs right. Gets into the paint. Kicks it. Graywell for 3. No good. And it's loose. Oh. A lot of contact there both ways. Hard to see from down here, Dan. But again, Bearcats and Chargers battling for every loose ball. Looks like we have a medical staff coming onto the floor here. We hope everyone's okay.
Coach going out with her.
It's hard to tell from here, Dan, what it could be. It's a tough scene here right now. She's still on the floor, but
I wonder if there's maybe some blood coming out of her face.
Could have just been contact. You hope that's the case, not a serious injury of any sort. It looks like it might, you're right, it might be something to the face. We're going to take a quick break here, head to commercial. We'll check on the injury and get back to the game in a minute. We're back. Karsten hit in the face. It looks like a contusion, some blood on the floor, so they're going to have to clean that up. You hope she's okay. Could be a hit to the nose. It's really hard to tell from down here, but it doesn't look like anything that's going to be like a serious knee injury or back injury or anything like that. But could have been a pretty good hit to the nose there on Karsten.
Yeah, I think if you're the Chargers, you probably hope that it's just a bloody nose. Karsten is really impacting this game. She has 11 points, 4 rebounds. She is Camosun's leading scorer at this point, but if we get any news, we'll certainly relay that back to you.
Caillou will head to the line, so Karsten not in the any state to shoot her own foul shots here. I'm not sure the PACWEST injury rule there, if she can come back in the game after Caillou shoots her foul shots, or maybe Caillou is fouled outside of that play, but we'll see here. Caillou hits both. And the Chargers with the 2-point lead once again. Mason with the ball, looks into that high post. Vrugdenhill outside, will get it back. No, she won't, it's stolen. On the break are the Chargers, no good. Park with the rebound. Burkhausen had that chance, and again.
Yeah, just a little bit out of control on the break, that's okay.
Mason passes it back to Park.
You know, the Chargers have been allowed to just sit back in this zone with how poorly, unfortunately, the Bearcats are shooting it from deep. They've been able to just kind of get in that zone and make sure that they double whenever they can.
Vrugdenhill stripped by the Chargers. Here they come in transition. Caillou all the way, kicks it. Mellon in the corner. Thinks about it, dribbles out of that corner. Gets it back to Graywall. Graywall, terrific rookie season last year. She's picked up where she left off. She misses that one, but it's an offensive rebound by the Chargers. Graywall, you want to get it side to side, see what they can do on the other end. Caillou, Mellon for 3. No good. It's loose again, and another rebound is poked away out of bounds. Some subs for both teams. And we got a timeout on the play by the Chargers. A good timeout just to settle this team in for Diedrich. You know, you just had an injury. They're probably going to start pressuring, the Bearcats are, and it's a good chance to just talk to his team and get settled down. We'll head to a break. We'll be back in 45 seconds. All right, here we go. Back at the action. Chargers will have the ball here out of the timeout.
I think if I'm either coach during that timeout, I'm letting my girls know that we need to be aggressive. Next foul for either team, certainly going to be free throws, so just be aggressive, get to the hole, kind of see if you can get yourself to the line for a couple free ones.
Gruwald tries to be aggressive. It's poked away by the Bearcats. Tamita hits it up to Park. Wants it back. Tamita with the ball. She's looking for Vrugdenhill inside. They're going to get it to her. There she is in the low block. The double comes strong side. There's the 3 left open. She doesn't take it. Park drives in. Back to Vrugdenhill. Inside. No good. Gets her own rebound. Gets blocked. And then the Chargers foul. And that's a bit of a bailout foul. They did such a good job creating a few misses. What? Park will head to the line and shoot 2. Fans of the baseline getting into it. Doesn't matter again. Park hits it. Calm, cool, and collected. And with this foul shot, she could tie the game with 1:05 left in the third quarter. Crowd really getting into it now at home opener. Park says, I don't really care. I'm going to hit my foul shots. You'll have to see it. 39-39.
Grace Park's got 4 points now for the Bearcats.
Mellon has it up top. Chargers a bit stagnant. There's a good cut. They're going to get an open layup out of it, and it's in.
Good curl action there. Leads to an easy bucket.
Caillou gets the basket. And it's thrown away by the Bearcats. And it's Chargers ball. I'd like to apologize to anybody I'm mispronouncing out there. I Just got this game sheet a few hours ago and trying to learn these names from the paper.
If I mispronounce it, I'm just saying what Dylan said, so it's still his fault. Coyote now has 12 points. She leads the Chargers.
Very well inside, goes
really tough
left.
shot.
That's a tough shot.
Might have forced that one just a little bit, but I guess it was a 2-for-1 situation.
CBC has it. They have an open shot. They could have waited, but it doesn't matter. They hit the 3 anyways.
CBC finally found the bottom on a 3. That is their first 3 of the evening. We'll see if it leads to more.
42-41, 7 seconds to go in the quarter. The Chargers wanting the lead in the 4th. Will they get it? Mellon kicks it. Lkwugen, 3, no good. And the Bearcats get the rebound.
We got a ball game here, Dill. 42-41 after 3. We will see what the 4th quarter brings us. We will be back in 60 seconds.
What is your path? Your path can be long. It can be short, winding, or straight. Sometimes it takes you on unknown, rough, and hilly terrain. And sometimes it's familiar, smooth, and flat. What a path does best is take you from where you are to where you want to be. And, like most journeys, it helps to have a friendly face with you. At Camosun College, we walk with you, with respect and honor, helping you go through the obstacles in your way, or cheering as you move out front and forge your own path. And always, no matter what path you take, we'll be there with you. Your path to community. Your path to creativity. Your path to opportunity. Your path to success. Camosun College.
It's closing time, Dan. 4th quarter action. Bearcats want to close this one out. They got a 1-point lead. It was tied 16-16 in the 3rd quarter. Chargers came out strong in the half. The Bearcats answered back, finally hitting a 3. Chargers have it now. There's a good look from the corner. It's a 3-ball and it's short. And it's rebounded by the Bearcats. And Tamita has it in transition. Over to Park. Kind of like the makeup of this CBC team. Park, Tamita as the guards. And there's a 3, no good. Chargers will get it, and then you got Brugdenhill and Bierwald as the bigs. Kind of have those 4 on the floor at the same time. It's a pretty strong lineup. Mix in whoever you want. Diop into the game. Our key matchup will go head-to-head in the 4th.
Yeah, we were just saying we didn't know if Diop was out there much for the 3rd, so we'll see if she can make an impact in the 4th.
Struggling with some fouls, foul trouble. 3-pointers up, it's off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound by the Bearcats. Tamita has it. Tamita, a really good 3-point shooter last season. Yet to get going this season. We'll see what she has in the 4th quarter. Step through, foul, and Park will head to the line.
Yeah, good strong move from Grace Park there, going to her right hand with that power hop, getting the foul, going to the line.
Lkwugen with the foul.
Grace Park perfect from the line here today. Just a 2-for-2, but we'll see if she can keep that up.
Park hits it. Crowd's kind of quieted down after they realize that the noise hasn't phased Park today, or any of the Bearcats for that matter. Park, 2-for-2 from the line on this trip. Park coming into the game at 21% foul shooter. Not tonight. It's a small sample size. A hard screen by Diop, but she was set. You got to talk that out. If you're the Bearcats, you got to yell loud. You don't want to get hit with a screen into the back. I promise you that. Tamita has it, clears out the side for Brugdenhill. Brugdenhill to the left driving up, and it rolls off the rim. She won't be denied again, Dan. Gets her own rebound, can't get that one to go. Bearcats, Tamita in there, and she gets the offensive rebound. Tamita, guard within the trees, pulls that one down.
Yeah, 5'7", Tamita in there. She's not scared to bring down an offensive rebound, get another chance for her team.
Just looking at the foul shots, Dan, CBC's shooting 85% from the line. Chargers 61. That's a difference.
Certainly a difference. 23% there. You got to make sure that you take care of the freebies there. That's how you win ball games.
44-41. Bearcats lead. Park.
Good entry pass there.
Chargers rebound. Brookhausen, good rebound there.
6th rebound for Jordan tonight.
Graywall with it. Loses it. Gets it back. Kind of forcing it into that corner. I think they really want to run something here, and sometimes it's taken away, and you got to just play. Niang will play. She'll go to the hoop, but she's...
Could have been some contact there, Dill. I think I might have seen a block, but she didn't get the call. Looks like Camosun is going to get the ball back. CBC must have stepped out of bounds on the baseline there. Tough for us to see from the corner over here.
We're in the corner pocket of the court. Diop. Niang, high-low. Brookhausen, no good. Bearcats get the rebound. It's Park in transition. Beerwald loses it. It's loose. Brookhausen on the ground. Bearcats on the ground. Park has it. That's Beerwald diving, getting her own ball back. Good defense there by Caillou. The Chargers turning up the tempo here on the defensive end, really getting after it. But there's a good line to the hoop for Lkwugen, and she scores the basket through the contact.
Yeah, that's just what you want. She kind of initiated that contact, came back out of it, made some space for herself, was able to get the bucket up for 2.
Caillou with it. Has had a good game all around. Niang inside, sees the high-low. Diop has it, is patient, and stumbles. Looked like they pulled the chair on her from here. It's a vet move, crafty defense. Diop, I thought, had a pretty good seal. She could have just turned and gone straight up. CBC starting to extend their lead here. Chargers got to be careful. They need a stop. There's going to be a foul on the ground.
Foul's going to be on Didi Niang. That is her 4th tonight.
We'll see what Coach Dietrich does here. If he's going to ride her out and keep her in the game or save her for later. She's staying in the game for now.
Yeah, you get to that point where it might be too late. You got to go with what you got.
Lkwugen is denied of the layup, but she gets it inside. Good pass outside, inside, and the CBC Bearcats missed the shot, but Beerwald gets the O-board, and she misses. Niang. Wow, what a effort there. Both teams just getting after that offensive glass. Niang might be a little bit shaken up there. Seen some really physical play on the rebounding tonight, Dan.
Yeah, you know, this home opener for the Chargers, make sure all the girls definitely want it. We're going to get first-year forward check-in in here.
Sophiticus into the game. Still no Karsten. I don't see her on the bench yet. And we hope she's okay. We'll try to get an update on her as soon as we can. It's out of bounds off the official.
Chris LaGuardia wanted that to go the other way, but it looks pretty obvious in front of us. Chris, of course, the libero for the men's volleyball team.
Inside, what a play there. Spinning to the hoop is Dueck, and she scores, and now it's a 7-point lead. We'll see what Dietrich has in mind here for a timeout. You can't let the Bearcats go up any further. The Chargers have struggled to score a bit here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah,
Graywall
Dueck just put up her 8th point there. Graywall
hits
good
it.
shot.
That's a big shot to cut the lead to 5. Chargers getting vocal from the bench. Crowd
Yeah, bench trying to will the team to a stop here. They do need a stop.
Beerwald
They're going to
look
get
back. Got to come to 2 feet there. Turns it over. She had a line at the hoop, and I think usually there's a player kind of her safety valve behind her, and she just went with what was the norm, and the player wasn't there. Diop, a deep 2. No good. Caillou with the rebound.
Good board.
Chargers have it, and there's a traveling call on the play.
Yeah, it looks like she just dragged that pivot foot just a little bit, and as you know, can't do that. That's a travel.
It's against the rules. 48-43, 5:30 to go. Chargers home opener. Bearcats here from Abbotsford. I'm sure they came over on the ferry today. It's always a fun time for the away team to come to the island. And it's turned over. The Chargers get the ball in transition. Graywall has it, wants to go left. And one! Graywall scores it. She'll head to the line for an extra.
That's a big stop and a big transition bucket there. It looks like the Chargers may have figured out that little high to low pass that they like to run there with the player of the year last year. Heading into a timeout, it's 48-43 Bearcats. Chargers looking to make a push. We'll be back in a minute. Here, again, CBC Bearcats lead the Chargers 48-45. You know, Dill, during the break, I couldn't help but notice over my left eye there an ad. It looked like Kaz and Dill. What's going on there?
Yeah, I mean, there's no secret. I work for Passion Sports Custom Apparel and doing the broadcast as well. And yeah, you know, Corey has done a great job kind of getting this whole thing going, and it's really cool to add a broadcast to Chargers home games as we get better and better at it. But I'll continue my story at the next break there, Dan. But anyways, I made a quick commercial. It's pretty funny.
Nothing wrong with a little self-promotion.
Graywall can't get it to go. It's a big miss at the foul line. Chargers need to hit those foul shots. Frugenhill had the rebound there. And back come the Bearcats. Frugenhill inside, gets it to go.
Good strong take. She went with the left hand on the bounce, but the right hand on the layup.
Good control of her body there by Frugenhill. The Bearcats with a big bucket, up 5 with 5 to go. It's Danny Mellon with the ball, kicks it. Caillou was open for a second, but she turns it over. The Bearcats hustling for it, and they get it. Big stop by the Bearcats.
We have seen a lot of bodies hit the floor. We did just also see Karsten return to the bench. It looks like she has some ice on her nose, so she is likely not returning.
Park from downtown, no good. Out of bounds, it looks like it's going to go to the Chargers, and it will. Chargers, 4:25 to go, down 5. They need to string together some stops. They got one there. See if they can get a score. Caillou with it. Graywall shoots it, and the hands were down. She took the shot, doesn't go. Bearcats the other way again, pushing in transition. 3 ball on the way, it's good. A big shot there by Duick. And the lead is back to 8.
Duick with her first 3 of the night. That's a 3-ball corner pocket. She's now got 11.
Graywall with it. Over to Caillou, she has it. Drives off a little brush screen, kicks it. Graywall had a chance there. Tries to get it inside. You know, they're trying to get it into Diop. She's got to hold her seals down there. If she wants the ball, she's got to hold her seals. And what's happening right now is she's just kind of drifting out into the corner. If she held her seal under the hoop, she's going to get really good looks.
Camosun's got to make their push soon here. We are running out of time. It's an 8-point game.
Camosun with the ball. Inbounding from the baseline. Diop wants it, but again, was not really holding the seal there. Mellon. Graywall. Caillou's open in the corner. Graywall goes up and scores it. Sveen with the bucket, doing everything she can to keep the Chargers in this game. Duick with the ball. Chargers need a stop. Beerwald driving, good help. And the Chargers get the stop. No, they don't. It went out of bounds before Vreugdenhill touched it. 6-point game. Bearcats ball on the baseline. It's tipped. Burkhausen, good defense on the line here. Chargers got to make it really hard for the Bearcats to get this ball in. You don't want a low seal here. You got the two bigs. Beerwald on the weak side here. Let's see if she's got something to do with this play. Inside, no good. Good defense by Diop, but the rebound goes back to the Bearcats. And they score. Vreugdenhill will not be denied. Late in the game, coming up big. Diop was celebrating the stop, but the Chargers didn't control the rebound yet. Vreugdenhill makes them pay.
She won't be denied sometimes. She just decides, I'm going to score, I'm going to get this board, and she does it.
Arguably one of the best players in the league, showing exactly why late in the fourth quarter.
At this point, if you're the Chargers, you almost have to be perfect. This hasn't been a very high-scoring game to be down 8. 3 minutes, sub 3 minutes to go. You almost got to be perfect this way through.
Chargers are going to call a timeout. They're going to talk about what they got to do here to get back in this game. It's an 8-point lead. Take a quick look before we go to break. Vreugdenhill, 15 points, 14 rebounds. They got to stop her on the defensive end. They got to stop the Bearcats, and they're going to have to get some good looks quickly to get back in this game. .247 to go in the fourth quarter. Chargers coming out of the timeout. We'll see what they drew up.
Late in this fourth quarter, it has been Grewal stepping up. She's got 11 points for the Chargers here, and she's hit a couple of tough layups recently.
They're going to need her help here, or anybody, to score on the Chargers. Like you said, it might only be 8, but it's a big lead in a game like this where it's been tough to score. Graywall. It's deflected. Diop has it. She's going to have to shoot quick. Shot clock winding down. She tries to get the shot off, but it's blocked by the Bearcats. Playing with the block.
Good defense there.
Do
just
it.
Vertical.
Inside. The Bearcats are just going right back on offense. Vreugdenhill no good. Gets her own rebound, and she's fouled. She's getting after it. Her 15th rebound. Go along with 15 points.
Let's not forget, she was sidelined most of the first quarter with foul trouble.
I didn't look too deeply into it, but last weekend I noticed she came off the bench. I know that CBC was looking to break a losing streak. They broke that losing streak with her off the bench, but back in the starting lineup tonight, playing huge in the fourth quarter. Vreugdenhill over to Park. Duick stays just in bounds. Shoots the three, no good. It goes off the white. Chargers get the stop that they desperately needed. 2:14 to go.
Absolutely need a bucket here.
This is a big possession. CBC coming with a bit of high pressure. Not quite a press. They're just going to back into it just to slow the Chargers down to take some time off that shot clock. Diop, big three. It's good. Diop from downtown. And it's a 5-point game. Bearcats going the other way. Good defense. It's loose, and the Bearcats just decided, I'm going to throw this right off Brookhausen. Good defense, and smart decision by the Bearcat there. Do it. Stay calm. And
Chargers need to stay disciplined on D, and they got to make sure that they box out on any miss here.
Vreugdenhill outside. Beerwald hits the deep two, and the CBC Bearcats answer right back, 57-50.
Really good pass there from the low post. Little skip action for a mid-range jumper. Good for 2.
Mellon has it. It's crunch check time, gut check time here at home opener. Diop just hit a big shot. Does she have another one in her? Diop has it. Has an open shooter in the corner. Mellon's going to take it. Mellon misses. Long rebound. Out of bounds. Bearcats ball. 57-50. 1:26 left. Maverick Marsh shooting around behind us. Son of Chris Marsh, who's the assistant coach of the men's team, getting set to go in a little bit here, but it's the girls with 1:20 to go, needing a stop. Park has it. Park under control. Nice pass over to Duick. Nice feed inside to Vreugdenhill. Vreugdenhill steps through and scores. Vreugdenhill, good footwork, stays balanced, puts it up. What a fourth quarter she's had.
Up to 17 and 15. That is a big game.
Graywall, Chargers need something. Graywall's going to take it in her own hands. It's off the back rim, loose. Diop has the offensive rebound, and it's tied up again. Bodies on the floor. What's new?
It will stay Chargers basketball here.
9-point game. This is tough territory now for the Chargers. Not that it wasn't before, but they're going to need something quick. And they got to get a steal or start fouling. We'll see what Diedrich's style is in this home opener. First time I've gotten to see them live. Diop has it. Again, they need something quick. Diop dribbling, backing in, using her size. And it slips out of bounds, out of her hands. And the Bearcats ball. And that might be all she wrote, Dan.
Yeah, I think it'd be tough here. 47 seconds, 9-point game. You just turn it over. We'll see what they can do. We will be back shortly in a quick 45 seconds.
All right, Dan, out of the timeout, we'll see what Diedrich draws up, but this is tough situation for the Chargers. They played well all game long, but Vreugdenhill just kind of took over in the fourth.
Yeah, she sure did. She's going to finish this game with at least 17 points and 15 boards, and like I said earlier, let's not forget, she barely played in the first quarter. But we'll see. Probably need a quick double, and we'll see what happens.
They almost get the steal. Mellon goes for it. They're going to need a foul. They got to make a play on the ball. Girls trying. And she takes the foul.
Yeah, Mellon, you got to try for the steal there. She just missed, almost made that steal, and then quick foul. I think same thing here, quick double, and if not, you're fouling right away.
See if they can get a steal right off the inbound and go in transition. They need something quick, and they go for it again. CBC takes some valuable seconds off the clock, and then there's a foul on Do It. Graywall saying that she has 4 fouls, doesn't want to foul, but at this point, doesn't really matter. Anybody's got a foul here. It's got to be quick. Every second matters. Down 9.
Our stats say she's got 3, but maybe they could be wrong.
You know what? I've seen stats be wrong before.
Indeed.
A lot of learning staff members in the conference this season, and I noticed the stats from a few games ago a bit off, but hey, we're all learning here. We're all doing this for the first time. Big shots by Duick at the foul line. Hits that second one. 36 seconds to go. Mellon with the ball. Chargers need to get something up quick. Mellon has it, and she scores it. 32 seconds to go. They try to go for the steal here. And it's a foul, and I don't know. I think you got to kind of trap in the backcourt. She's in a tough position, but the ref calls the foul. I don't think the Chargers are happy he called the foul there. I think they could have had a trap. 29 seconds to go nonetheless. 61-52. Bearcats head to the line. Duick looking to put this game out of reach if it isn't already. Duick hits it.
She's now 5 for 5 from the line. That's her 14th point. She's going to try and make it 15 here. And you got to think, if it's not already over, this free throw does do it.
10-point lead already. And up to 11. A terrific foul shooting game by the Bearcats. And the Bearcats, we talked about how this team can be a very strong team before the game. And it took them a while to get going. Like I said, get those jitters shaken off. But they kind of dominated this fourth quarter.
Yeah, you know, Dill, they shot 88% from the line, 15 of 17. And when you look at the scoreboard, that might have been the difference right there.
The Bearcats are going to run out the clock and take the win on the road. Chargers drop it at home in their home opener. We'll be back tomorrow, though, Dan. 1 p.m. for the Chargers. They're going to look to get the rematch revenge against the Bearcats. But the Bearcats go to 4-3. The Chargers drop to 2-3. That's the ball game, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. If you're staying on the stream, we'll see you for the men's game. Have a good night. All right, I'm here with Ellie Kayuk. First question, am I saying the last name right?
It's Kayo, but that's close enough.
Okay, first game, I'll get that one out of the way. Look, I said at the start of the game, I really liked the way you played. You brought a lot of energy. You're attacking the rim downhill. You're all over the floor. You're all over the stat sheet. What kind of impact do you think you can have on this Chargers team this season?
I think you're right. Like, I bring a lot of energy, and I think if I can kind of make the energy spread and be like, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, spread the energy and like kind of get everyone else involved no matter what that is. Whether you're not scoring, you're working hard on defense. If you're working hard on defense, if like things don't go your way, you're always doing something.
Yeah. No, I saw that out there in your game, and it's as a former player and coach, it's kind of the players you want on your team. You lost a tough one. It was kind of a fourth quarter push by the Bearcats. You're going to see them tomorrow. It's the beauty of this league. What kind of adjustments do you got to make in the fourth quarter to kind of hold on to those tight games?
I think losing Teo was a big deal for us. She's a big presence in the key and rebounding, so we're going to have to fight super hard on the boards because they're a big team, and if we don't get the rebounds, we're not going to win.
Awesome. Well, good luck, and thanks for doing the interview.
Thank you.